Gugugagababyman here today. Got my buddy Tom the Don with me. He really wanted to be here to protect me from all the naked women. There's quite a few of them in this game. So let's get it on. Small penis time! It's John Hurt! Hello! Do you see me?
Beautiful house, isn't it? I love this part of the valley. But as the saying goes, looks can indeed be deceiving. The place is for sale now. Nobody's buying.
At least, this way he's gonna be with us forever. On the Gugugagababyman Twitch and YouTube channel.
No one really knows just what's in. I should know. Oh, I'm Dr. Turner, by the way.
No, you're not.
I'm a psychiatrist.
You're John Hurt.
I was close to all the players in this event. But it's as much a mystery
Why do
to
so
me
many
as it is
actors
to
have
anyone else.
schizophrenia?
Perhaps you can help. A fresh eye and an uncluttered view. And maybe, together, we can reassemble the happenings. And get a better understanding of what took place.
I'd help you, John Hurt.
We can only hope.
Ooh. A banger. Actually, this song kind of sucks. I'm falling asleep here. Get out of here.
Breakfast time.
Did you get Jody's breakfast?
Oatmeal and raisins, like always.
She loves her oatmeal.
Yeah, she certainly does. You see, you're starting a new project. What's it going to be this time?
It's a sweater for Jody.
Thought so. It's her favorite color.
Yes, it is.
Allison, do you remember the nurse we discussed?
The nurse for Jody?
Yeah.
Michael, I told you, I can take care of Jody myself.
I know, but Dr. Turner thinks it would be best if we just...
Michael, please.
He thinks it would be best for Jody. And that's what we both want, isn't it? What's best for Jody? Allison? Isn't it?
Yes.
Good. The nurse is coming today.
Today?
Yes, her name is Mrs. Randolph.
Is she gonna live here with us?
For a while, till things get a little better.
Jody's not gonna like her.
I think she'll be very helpful. And then maybe I can get back to work.
And leave us here alone with her?
Let's just give it a chance, okay? Let's see what happens. Allison? Okay?
This is a long-ass intro, man.
Okay.
Want some action?
Good.
Finally, some action.
This man says it's a $50 fare from the airport.
Lady,
Isn't
it's
that?
25 miles. $2 a mile.
Mrs.
Need
Randolph?
a taxi driver?
Yes. Am I being overcharged?
I'll take care of it.
You expect them to drive here for free or
See
something?
some piece of work.
I wouldn't tip him. He doesn't deserve it.
Thanks for your trouble.
Thanks, man. Good luck.
Michael Overton.
Gugugagababyman.
Something wrong, Mr. Overton?
You're not quite what I expected.
What did you expect?
You're very young.
I'm qualified for the job.
Dr. Turner said your qualifications were excellent.
But you disagree?
I just expected someone with more experience.
I've been a psychiatric nurse for 6 years, and I'm a licensed psychotherapist.
I'm sorry. You just don't look like a Mrs. Randolph to me. I was expecting an older person, maybe a semi-retired widow or something.
If in your opinion I'm unsuitable, then I'll leave.
No, I don't.
On the other hand, if I don't fit your image of a Mrs. Randolph, then why don't you just call me Catherine and let's get on with it?
Okay, Catherine. Let me show you your room.
Thank you.
It's up the stairs. Turn right at the top. It's at the end of the hall. Hope you like it.
It'll do.
We had the entire house remodeled last year. It's my parents' place. I inherited it after my father died.
When was that?
A couple years ago.
I see. I'm looking forward to meeting your wife,
She thinks you're here to take care of our daughter.
Jody.
Yes. Jody. You know the situation?
Of course. I'd like to change first.
When you wear a nurse's uniform or something?
No, but I brought one. In this case, it's appropriate. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to get started.
We'll be downstairs in the living room if you need us.
Interesting. I wonder why Michael was so taken aback with Catherine's appearance. He said she wasn't what he expected, but he seemed to be saying that if a woman has a Mrs. in front of her name, she should be older. Now, what does that say about Michael? Or does it say anything? Now, there are some other points that I'm not clear about, and I could use some help. I'd appreciate it if you take the time to express your opinion about some of the things we've just seen. A few simple questions.
I like to watch people doing intimate things.
Hey, some gameplay here. Am I being analyzed here by the psychiatrist guy? Oh no. He's gonna find out I'm deranged. Alright, let's play along. I like to watch people doing intimate things. Agree.
How did you feel when Catherine began undressing in front of Michael?
Titillated.
What emotion do you feel most strongly toward Michael?
Insecurity.
On a scale from 1 to 10, how important is good sex to a marriage's success?
Dude, I'm a little baby man. I'm not married. I have no idea. Let's say a day.
How much faith have you in psychiatry?
None.
I may do something slightly dangerous if I'm in the mood.
None of your beeswax.
My dream life is most often coloured by...
Nightmares.
I am generally a good person.
Of course. Oh. So this is an actual point-and-click adventure now, I guess. What's over here? Oh my god. This don't look too good. I don't want that woman here. What is Michael Figures doing? Never listens to me. Never listens to me. He never. That woman isn't gonna touch her because we don't need any help. Hate nurses. They always stick that needle in so hard, so fast. What the hell? So I was a bit of a crazy person. What's over here? Who are we calling?
Hi, I'm Randy Vixen. Welcome to 1-900 Hot Licks. Get ready for the call of your life. You have chosen fantasy number 17.
What are you doing,
Naughty Nurse Nellie.
Hello there. I'm the night nurse. My name is Nurse Nellie Naughton. You can just call me Nellie. When I'm not working at the hospital, I'm an erotic dancer. I have legs like a Barbie doll, but my hair is fiery red and curly. I have sensuous lips that long to be kissed, And my full breasts are just aching to get out of this oh-so-tight uniform. Do you like what you see? Good. I thought you would. Now, it's time for your sponge bath. Why don't you sit up? Oh, that's good. Now I'm going to have to take off your gown. There we go. Oh, look at those shoulders. You must work out. And oh, that's some scar. I like a man with scars. Now, just lie there and relax. I need to wring out this sponge. Oh, doesn't that sponge feel cool and clean where it touches your skin? Mm-hmm. I'm washing your chest and your stomach and... My, oh my! What have we here? Looks like I've got more and more to clean every minute. Does that feel good? Oh, yes. Yes, it feels so good. It feels so good. Oh, my. I'm gonna need more soap. There we go. Oh, it's so slippery and warm. You're going to be the cleanest patient in the entire wing. Uh-huh. You're so hot. I think you've got a little fever. I can feel the heat coming right off your body. Oops, I dropped the sponge. I guess I'll just have to use my hand. Hold on while I put on a rubber glove. Oh, do you like that? Of course you do. Oh, relax. Oh, there you go. Almost done. Oh, yes. Yes, yes. Oh. Clean as a whistle. You're my most favorite patient. I'll see you tomorrow night.
All right. Is that it? That took a while. Now what else can I do in this room here? What's this?
Have you caught the Dr. Betty show yet? She's
It's an old
smart,
school radio
wise,
here.
witty, tough, and fun. She may even be just a little bit psychic.
Not a bad.
She's a wife and a mother with a PhD degree in family matters and human relationship analysis. Dr. Betty will challenge, confront, delight, and even frighten you. She's the mother you always wanted, the sister you missed out on, and the wife you can't have. For clear, pointed, and useful answers to your problems, tune into KPRB every day at noon. Dr. Betty's the prescription your regular doctor forgot to give you.
That's all. That's all that's playing on the radio these days. Can we go outside? Nothing on this screen. Nothing on this screen either. You want to check this stuff? How do you get out of here? What is this?
When you've concluded this test, you will return to the story. Do you wish to proceed?
Caution, exploration for this episode will end when you take the test. Can I leave this room? Where are we right now? I think this is where we are right now, right? Okay. Let's check out the, what is this? What is this sign here in the hallway? Is there something going on in the hallway? It's a painting.
When you've concluded
Oh.
this test, you will return.
It's the same thing. It's this thing. Alright. So there's nothing else there. Let's check the bath. What do we have there? Can we wash our hands? Pills! What are those pills? Oh, ice pills, I guess. We'll see what it is. You wanted art. What is the stuff? It's not sex. The Spookus Anonymous. Okay. What's it about?
The first TAT will be given in the upstairs hall. Look for the Edward Hopper painting, Nighthawks.
I know. I'm just checking out my house, dude. Louis.
After a brief informal meeting, Michael appears as described. A more current, thorough description of Michael is forthcoming. Scheduled interview with Allison will take place next. Who are you?
Hello.
And what are you doing in my room?
I'm the Gugugagababyman.
Oh, wait a minute, I see. You're the, viewer, right? I didn't realize you could just sneak up on me like that. I'll have to be more careful. You never know what I might be doing. Well, I have to meet my patient now. You're probably gonna snoop around my room, aren't you? Guess there's nothing I can do about it. Oh well. You probably won't find anything too incriminating. I hope.
So we're not playing as Michael. I thought we were playing as Michael, but we're just playing as me. What you got on the computer? Personal diary. The Rogue River Valley is truly beautiful. I was really enjoying the ride and from the airport to relax in the back of a yellow cab, looking out the forest-covered mountains surrounding the farmlands and orchards when this jerk of a cab driver started coming on to me. He waited until we were on an isolated country road, and out of nowhere he said he noticed I wasn't wearing my bra and wondering if I had any panties on. Ew! Charming. I ignored him and he got angry. He tried to overcharge me, which made me angry, and I wafted the overconsuming. So that's why she was such a bitch. I thought she was just a bitch, but she was actually warranted in being a bitch to him, I guess. What else did she write? Michael Overton was stationed outside to greet me, and when the cab pulled into the drive, I was angry with the driver. I could hardly see. As the cab pulled away, I calmed down and was finally able to focus on Michael. It's not what I expected. I should have anticipated this. I knew Allison was married, but I hadn't really considered that her husband might present a problem. What's the problem? From everything Turnus told me, Michael's been forced into the role of caretaker for a woman who has become less a wife than another child. But I was caught off guard the way he looked at me, watching his eyes wander over my breasts. Ew. Filled me with an unexpected rush of excitement. What? Part of me wanted to encourage those eyes, but the better part had sense enough to shut the door. I have to watch myself. This case is too oh wait. That was the wrong thing. Too important, too rich an opportunity to risk losing it over an attraction from a patient's husband. One of the benefits of becoming a therapist is not having to wear those damned uniforms anymore. But here I go, off to meet Allison in my Florence Nightingale disguise. What you got here? Black House Publishing, dear Amanda. It was great talking to you the other day. Quite confused about starting on the book, especially after meeting you. Working at a Schneider clinic, one of the most respected centers in the country for treatment of sexual disorders, was a remarkable experience. Everything's about sex in this game. It's disgusting. Thankfully, I got Tom the Don here to protect me from this naughtiness. What's it got you called there?
Hi. I miss you. And I'm sorry it's taken me so long to get in touch. You wanted me to tell you what I'm doing with my life, but you know what a crummy letter writer I am, so I came up with the perfect solution. I'll just talk to you as if you were here and send you these tapes. So I'm on my way to Southern Oregon. I'll be working on that case I was telling you about, the Overtons. Remember? Oh, it's okay, Tigger. Shh. Everything is okay. Oh, I'm taking Tigger to the kennel. He's not a happy cat. I don't know how long I'm going to have to leave him. Maybe a month. Remember when we came back from Hawaii? How pathetic and depressed he looked. And that was after only a week. Shh. Don't worry. There'll be lots of other kitties to play with. And I brought you your special food and mousy toy. I'm driving to the airport. I'm feeling kind of sad. I guess I'm experiencing postpartum depression. If I get this worked up over leaving my cat, I can't imagine what it'll be like when I have kids and have to send them off to summer camp. I've been thinking about that a lot recently. Having something happen to your child would be horrible. The most horrible thing in the world. I've arrived at the Overtons. It's on a farm in the middle of nowhere. And I just realized I forgot my organic shampoo.
Jesus, this room likes to talk, eh?
The room is okay. Nice and light. The bed leaves something to be desired. It's as hard as a hospital mattress. Is this boring you? I'll bet you want to hear something more professional and nurse-like. I'll give it a try. Notes for Allison's official case study and medical documentation. After a brief informal meeting, Michael appears as described in diary. Scheduled interview with Allison will take place next.
Alrighty then. Anything else around here? What do you got there? Dormant. Just a little poem. Witchcraft? Oh my god! She's a witch! And of course it's about fighting again. So we've been here and then. Let's check out the other rooms. The study. What do we have in the study? Just our computer. What's on our computer? And home placement of psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner. Okay. What's on Micah's computer, I wonder? He's also got a journal. Everybody's got a journal in this game. And a tape where they record their thoughts. Oh my god, I'm not gonna read all that. I don't care that much about Michael. Check the kitchen. There's something over here. Magazine. Shrink and the Clink. Cops claim Doc used couch for more than counseling. Has that got anything to do with any of us? Is this just a random story? Dr. Alan Luther, specialist in post-traumatic stress disorder. We don't know this guy, do we? I think this is just a random story. Funny room, the living room. Where's our wife? She in there? What's this, another magazine? Hey, it's Stun Hurt. Cecil Turner, that's his name. As a child, I was always fascinated by mysticism. Hey, that's a painting we got, right?
The first TAT.
Yeah, I know, Sean Hurt. Shut up. I'm on my way.
When you've
All right,
concluded
let's
this
do it.
test, why is this man eating alone?
He works nights. He's a hard worker. He's no friends or family. He's out contemplating suicide. He's a traveler passing through. He's not alone. He stays in the bathroom. How would I know? Let's say... he's no friends or family.
If you were an animal living in the woods across the road, which of these creatures would you most like to be?
An animal living in the woods. A bear.
Do you like to look in people's windows at night?
Yes.
A fitting caption for this painting might be,
Don't leave me, I'll die without you. Take me, Ronald. Make me a woman.
the marble statue symbolizes
Repressed homoerotic desires.
the in the funnel is
Let's see. The blood in the funnel is putting life back into the corpse. The paint in the funnel is dripping onto the model's back. Medicine soothing her sunburn. Poison killing the woman.
I have fantasized about having sex with a statue or a person in a painting.
True.
The young couple are
Contemplating the passing of time. In a painting above the mantle.
Would you like to spread paint on a woman's body?
No, it's disgusting.
Allison,
Yay. Now we got to watch the movie again.
Allie, the nurse is here.
Did you say something, Michael?
I said the nurse is here.
Oh,
She's very good.
is she?
She has excellent qualifications.
Jody's not gonna like her. She's gonna be afraid of her and she's not gonna like her.
Hello, Allison.
Allison, this is the nurse.
I'm Catherine. Hi. I'm here to help you. I know what you've been through.
Please, have a seat.
You have a beautiful house.
It was my family's farmhouse, but we don't do any farming anymore. So, have you spent much time in the country before?
No, not really.
Well, you're in for quite an experience. And at first you're going to miss all the noise and the hubbub, but...
It's a lovely place, but I'm not here for a vacation, Mr. Overton.
I understand that.
This is the first time we've had a stranger come live with us.
I know exactly how you feel. When I was a little girl, we had to have a nurse live in our house to take care of my mother who'd suffered a stroke.
How horrible.
Yes, but out of bad things, good things can come. That's what made me decide to become a nurse. I saw the tremendous good you can do for other people if they'll let you.
We will. Won't we, Michael?
Well, yes. Yes, of course we will.
I'm glad to hear that. I'd like to talk to you about Jody and what happened. Perhaps you could excuse us for a few minutes, Mr. Overton?
Yeah, where's our daughter, Jody?
Sure. If that's okay with you, honey.
Of course. It's all right, Michael. I'm going to bed now.
You and Catherine finish your talk?
She was tired. She had a long day.
So where is she now?
I don't know. In a room, I suppose.
She didn't want to speak to me first?
No.
So how was it?
How was what?
Your talk with Catherine.
Oh, very nice.
Very nice. So does that mean that you're happy that she's here?
Of course I'm happy, Michael. Why wouldn't I be happy to have professional help for Jody?
But I thought... I mean, it's very good, honey. It's the right attitude. You know, if this works out, I may be able to go back to work sooner than I thought.
That'd be fine.
I thought you had a problem with me leaving you.
I think it would be good for you to go back to work. Don't forget to say goodnight to Jody.
He doesn't want to go back to work.
No.
Nobody wants to go back to work. Work is a horrible thing. I've got this guy figured out. He just wants to stay at home for the rest of his life. And have sex with the nurse. Hello! Close your eyes, Tom. Disgusting. Why would it put us in the game? Yuck. Nobody wants to see that.
But didn't
doing
hear
it
you
too.
say goodnight to Judy.
I think she's asleep. I didn't want to disturb her.
She's awake. I heard her right before you came in.
Okay, I'll be right back. Good night, Jody. Have good dreams. Good night, darling.
That was impressive. The way Catherine immediately seemed to penetrate Allison's shell and make contact. I have to admit that she gained more of Allison's confidence in a few minutes than I did in 6 months. Wonder what I was doing wrong. Maybe it's because she's a woman, though I prefer not to think in those terms. But God, she did look like an angel of mercy when she appeared in that white uniform, didn't she?
Probably
What
would
about that
start.
performance at the window? It almost seemed as if she knew that Michael was out there. What do you think?
My drives might be put in the following order. Strongest first.
Let's see. I'm a little baby man, so...
Is masturbation better than sex with another person?
I don't know what it is. It depends on what kind of relationship one has with one's hand.
Did Catherine know Michael was watching when she appeared undressed in front of her window?
I don't know.
Which of the following terms best describes the way Catherine appeared in her uniform?
Angelic.
Allison is a bad person because she is frigid.
What?
God has an influence on my life.
Not at all.
Michael, Allison.
Nothing, Lisa. Now what do we do? Is there anything new here? Oh yeah. Who writes like that? She's glad her Catherine is here. Sweet. Anything new on the radio?
Hi, I'm Dr. Betty Sharpstone. If you can't quite get your act together, if your issue is poor self-image and depression combined with a mix of self-pity, you need to read my new book, I Can't Stand Myself, 10 Ways Women Can Get a Life. I was a single mother. I worked my way through college. I even managed to get a black belt in Taekwondo. So don't try to tell me that you can't do it. Quit whining and get on track. A trip to your bookstore and a mere $24.95 could change your life. If I could personally come to your house to kick your butt, I would. But I can't. So I wrote a butt kicker of a book. Buy it today and listen to my daily radio show on KPRB. Now go out and get a life.
Oh, we can't call the hotline again. That's a bummer. Let's go check all the rooms again, I guess. Where's her wife? Something's happening. Hey, Mike.
I couldn't sleep. I thought it'd be weird having someone new in the house, but well, this is more than I bargained for. A lot more. I'm thinking about replacing her, but no, Allison shocked me with her response to Catherine. I mean, she was totally against the idea, and now she's acting like...
Why does she want to replace her already?
I don't know. God, I wish I could stop thinking about her.
Well, that's right.
I need to get to bed.
What?
Warm milk. It's supposed to help you sleep. I hope it works.
Interesting. Let's check Michael's diary. Miss Randolph arrived. Nothing unexpected. Very attractive. Young. Ew. Disgusting. I don't want to eat this.
The next TAT will be given in the bathroom. Look for the book.
We haven't been here yet. What's she up to? In your entry, see? I'm shaking. Allison looks shockingly like Colette. I even thought for an instant she was Colette. That old dissing burn. It's been ages since it last weakened my knees. Now it radiates out from the center of my body. I held Allison's hand as I sat beside her on the sofa, wanting and not wanting her to be Colette. I don't think they noticed how distracted I was. She knew! Pervert!
I just met with Allison. It was very disconcerting. She reminds me so much of Colette. The way Colette was when I first met her. Damaged goods, the diamond covered with mud, all that. When I sat down next to Allison and took her hand in mine, I felt my neck and chest become flushed. It's not just her appearance that's similar to Colette's. It's that look in her eyes. It's hard to describe it. At first they seem dull and lifeless, like the eyes of a corpse, but then just for an instant you see a glimmer of life. You see her former personality. It's just the way she was before the accident. It's just fighting to get out. I can see that Allison's true self is warm and vibrant and sensual, and I'm gonna help her get it back. Oh, I know. You're muttering, here we go again with the Mother Teresa complex. Well, sometimes I wonder if I did become a nurse simply because I'm drawn to wounded people. But I know that I am good at what I do. No, not good. I'm excellent. And I really believe that we're here on this earth for a reason. My purpose in life is to help people get well. Michael and I had an immediate connection, that the wrong kind of connection. I'll just have to be careful with him. And myself, too.
Yuck. Oh, new poem. The greenhouse. Allow your relic sonic plan to share your greenhouse fate. Along the light shines all around us. This is not a home. Unless the sun quickly escapes the brightness of day, so we who truly suffer wrap ourselves in the dark cloak of silence. In the quiet and anxious rustling in the darkened glass house, I see drops gathering at the edges of release. Hey, she got a new book. It's also about fucking, of course. I'm out of here. The book. This one? Erotic fart.
When you've concluded this test,
Let's do this.
you'll... Sometimes I like to touch myself.
Only when my diaper's full of poop.
Sometimes I dream about death and sex.
Only death.
The following caption best describes this painting.
The Duchess has put on an erotic show for the king. The ladies become very bored during the second act of the play. Chloe and Cecilia practice their nipple tweaking.
Who is this couple?
Adam and Eve.
Do animals have souls?
Of course.
What was the first thing you noticed about this painting?
The knife.
What does nest of spicery mean to you?
A pussy. Ying.
This could be a scene from...
A children's storybook.
Which surface of the stone would you most like to touch? Is this art or pornography?
Definitely pornography.
Most people equate sex with death.
Good.
Homoerotic art should be...
Promoted.
I thought you were still sleeping.
I've been going over your wife's medication. And I think that using Valium as a depressant and Seconal as a sleeping pill is overkill. Ideally, we should wean her off of all medication.
It's more like a doctor's decision, don't you think?
I will consult with Dr. Turner on this, of course. Is she awake?
No. She sleeps late most mornings. By the time I bring her breakfast up, she's usually awake.
That's a mistake.
What is?
You're keeping her too comfortable and secure in her condition. We need to bring her out to a more active and self-rewarding existence. I take it you didn't always make breakfast.
There's a number of things I do now that I didn't do before. Allison hasn't cooked or baked a thing since Jody. Since the accident.
Your wife is desperately holding on to the past. But by you doing things that you never did before, you're helping her to create an unreal world. A world of illusion, where she doesn't do the things she did before and is actually losing her grip on the past.
Makes sense. Wonder why Dr. Turner never put it that way.
Just trust me, please.
Because he's unhurt.
I have a lot of experience with people in her state of
He doesn't know
mind.
what he's doing.
We need to change things. Starting now.
You're not intending to do anything shocking, are you?
No. Just go upstairs and tell her it's time we all had breakfast.
It might be too abrupt.
It's not too abrupt. She'll understand that you have a stranger in the house and you want to make a good impression.
The mornings are always the worst. The depression, it's overbearing.
Do you want me to do it?
No. I'll do it.
Good. Tell her that I'd like to discuss Jody's breakfast.
Allison? Allison? The nurse is down in the kitchen and she wants breakfast. She wants to discuss Jody's breakfast with you.
Jody's breakfast?
Let's go.
I think you better handle this.
Let's go, make breakfast.
Yes.
Well, Catherine's certainly doing her job, isn't she? She seems to be having the right effect on Allison, but I'm not sure about the way she's affecting Michael. What about that bit of business under the table? Do you think she did that on purpose? Michael appears to be a little confused. I must admit, so am I.
It's his penis. You have to get rid of it.
Is it ever appropriate for a nurse to question a doctor's authority?
Sure.
Sometimes I wish I could control another person with the power of my mind.
Sure.
Which of the following terms best describes Allison?
Pathetic.
Sex with more than one person is... Prescription drugs are always good as long as they're prescribed by a doctor. I have bowel problems.
Sure. Now what do we do? Could check all the rooms again, or just go do the thing. Let's quickly check the other rooms. We got a scene with Michael again.
Oh, hi. Catherine told me about you, and I was a little scared at first. I thought I'd be afraid when we first met, but she assured me that it'd be okay. And you know
I'm just a
what? She was right. You know, I
Nothing to
thought
be
I'd
afraid of.
hate having her here, and now for the first time in months, I feel hopeful. I can't believe it. Michael tries hard, he really does, but he doesn't understand. I mean, he's Jody's father, and he's a very good father, but it's different being a mother. I think only a woman could really understand. Even Dr. Turner doesn't get it, but Catherine does. She really does.
Right. So that's probably the one scene we get. Can we skip these walking scenes here? We can, that's good. And there's nothing in this room.
The next TAT will be given in...
Hello. Let's check the kitchen again. Some magazine here, what? That's not new. Skip these walking from room to room scenes. And if you knew the computer... Okay, so every time they put a bunch of new journal entries in here, he doesn't want his wife to get off the drugs. It scares him. Need to call Turner and ask him what he thinks. Yeah, you do that. She brushed up against me and her breast touched my arm. Ew. Disgusting. This game is disgusting. This is just the stuff we always saw. Okay then. Let's go to the master bathroom. Bedroom. I guess we could call the hotline again. Or Dr. Turner? Who are we calling this time?
Hello, this is Dr. Turner. You have reached the Chrysalis Institute. If you would like to make an appointment, please call back during business hours, Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Thank you for your call, and remember, to become a butterfly, one must first be nurtured in a protective cocoon. Goodbye.
Thanks for reminding me of that. Should we read our story again? But it makes me too sleepy. Okay. Yeah, she's just rambling or random bullshit. That was crazy.
When you've concluded, where is this couple now?
It's in the house. They're ghosts.
The berries symbolize?
Nothing.
Pouting is a good way to get what you want.
True.
The figure in the shadows of the room is...
An ogre.
The cat is thinking?
Jock's mouse.
Cemeteries?
Cemeteries? For the ghosts.
Men who wear robes are...
In touch with the feminine side.
The book on the table is most likely... Who is the figure behind the lions?
The animal trainer.
Good morning. Sorry I slept so late. Yes, well, we have to get on a schedule, so it's best we start right away.
Okay.
You can go upstairs and get dressed, Mr. Overton. We'll call you when we're ready.
I don't want to control my wife.
Go on, Michael. Michael.
All right. What's up?
Allison wants you to do that later.
Why? I'm almost finished and it's supposed to rain.
It would be really helpful to me if you could do it later.
What possible difference could it make?
Jody's trying to take a nap and you're keeping her awake.
What are you doing?
Shh, lower your voice. I told Allison that I'd give Jody a sponge bath. In the beginning, it's going to be very important for me and for you to follow through and do the things we say we're going to do. I have to win her complete confidence. You understand that?
No, of course.
After you shower and change, I have a list of groceries I want you to get.
We don't need anything. I went shopping yesterday. Hi, Mrs. Greenstreet. I know I don't have an appointment, but I really need to speak with Dr. Turner for just a minute.
He's with a patient.
Well, can I wait?
He's got a very tight schedule.
I'll just be a few minutes.
He's due at the state hospital immediately after this appointment, and he's running late.
It's important that I see him very briefly.
Is this an emergency? Is your wife with you?
No, I just came from...
Then perhaps I can schedule an appointment for you.
No, look, it is an emergency. I really need to talk to him.
Please have a seat. And when he's through with his session, I'll ask when he can see you.
Thank you.
Snap out of it.
What are you looking at?
Worse than time to die. Hey,
Mr.
John,
Olkin insisted on seeing you. I told him you were fully booked, but he said it's an emergency.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, Michael. Come on in. Sit down. What's wrong, Michael?
I'm sorry. It's really not an emergency. Just the only way I could get Mrs. Greenstreet to agree to let me stay.
She tries to keep me on schedule. So, what's up?
Well, the therapist has arrived.
I know. She called me.
Oh, she did? Oh, she never told me. She was critical of Allison's medication.
We did discuss it. But now that she's there, then I think we stand a good chance of getting Allison off some of the drugs.
Then you agree with her?
You don't?
I didn't think she was qualified to make those decisions. But I didn't want to appear critical of her either.
I understand. She is very experienced dealing with people in trauma. How does Allison feel about her?
Oh, much better than I expected.
Well, that's a good thing, then.
Well, I suppose.
You don't like her, is that it?
No, it's not that I don't like her.
Has there been some kind of problem?
Her methods seem unorthodox.
How so?
Well, she's very authoritarian, for one thing. She's virtually bossing me around in my own house.
Yes. Catherine is used to a lot of responsibility. She was a head nurse at a very young age. She is extremely intelligent, you know.
Although her name is Mrs. Randolph, I get the feeling she no longer has a husband.
Divorced quite recently.
Yeah. Guess she's better at solving other people's problems than her own.
The failure of a partnership should not be a condemnation of the people involved, Michael. Sometimes things are just not meant to be.
Of course. I don't know why I said that.
Is there anything else?
Yes, the most important point, actually. She seems to be humoring Allison too much.
Humoring her?
Yeah, I guess I expected her to be dealing in reality, but she just seems to be fostering the illusion. I mean, I just think she's going about it all wrong.
Well, she is very experienced at this sort of thing. You've been dealing with Allison's condition for what? 6 months now?
Yes, just over.
She has an enormous task, you know. And a major step would be for her to gain Allison's trust.
That's what she says.
Well, she's not lying.
No, I'm sure she isn't. I guess you think it's dumb for me to be so worried.
Oh, of course not. But you must try not to feel so anxious. We're watching the situation very closely.
Right. Well, thanks for your time.
Strange seeing yourself like that. I thought I handled it rather well, though, don't you? I mean, if I knew then what I know now, I might have altered my approach somewhat, but given the circumstances, I think my responses to Michael's concerns were, well, appropriate, to say the least. Wouldn't you agree?
A term that might describe my own sexuality would be...
I'm a baby. What are you asking of me? Repressed.
When it comes to abortion,
I'm pro postnatal abortion.
how do you feel in the company of highly intelligent people?
Superior.
Can a man be both passive and sexy?
Sometimes.
Michael was looking with a lustful eye at the young woman in Dr. Turner's office.
Definitely.
Catherine was wrong to make Michael stop mowing the lawn.
Not sure. Where are we now? Is this still a doctor's office? Yeah. We're just going for Dr. Turner's stuff now. I'm just watching TV in his office.
As his training progresses, the young psychiatrist learns the various techniques which will be at his disposal and how to use them. Among these are such physical methods as electric shock. Electric shock is used most frequently to relieve depression. Another form of physical treatment is the administration of insulin. Patients so sick they cannot even talk are frequently able to cooperate with the doctor after insulin injections. Properly used, such treatment has helped extreme cases of anxiety. In certain chronic illnesses, brain surgery may be indicated.
Like in my case. Where's this coming from? Yuck! Look away, Tom! Oh, protect me, Tom! Protect me from the naked! It's disgusting! you doing, Tom? Get your hands on your bags. Any other porn around here? Is everybody a pervert in this game? Even John Hurt. That's not for
The
this
next
room.
TA...
I know John Hurt, I know.
I don't know about you, but I think this situation isn't good. Not good at all. Could even be dangerous. Mrs. Overton really doesn't need her husband undermining her therapy. That poor woman. Not that I think Mrs. Randolph is the Florence Nightingale of psychiatric care, but she is a professional psychotherapist, and Dr. Turner is certainly enthusiastic. Perhaps a little too enthusiastic. Well, it's my lunch hour, and it's wasting away. Keep an eye on him for me, will you? And maybe you should watch out for our nurse-turned-therapist. She's a bit too clever for her own good, if you ask me.
What do you got here? Justine Carter. Da-da-da-da-da. Martinburg, who are these people? What's this? Too much reading in this game. I cannot read.
When you've concluded this test,
Let's do it.
Is bullfighting cruel?
Yes.
Often, I laugh out loud for no good reason, and then feel like a fool.
False.
This image makes me think of
The battlefield.
the story of Adam and Eve is completely made up.
True.
I have never been afraid of clowns.
True.
I enjoy gutting a fish.
No way.
Getting old is...
Horrible.
The artist who painted this,
It's insane.
I have never tried to hit an animal on purpose with my car.
What?
Michael! Oh, Michael!
What? You look so excited. What's going on?
It's Jody.
What about Jody?
She's sitting up. She's sitting up in bed.
Really?
Yes. Catherine got her to do it. We were just talking about how she needed to try harder, and Catherine said she should be sitting up in bed. And she went right upstairs and got her to do it. Just like that. Isn't it wonderful?
What's going on here?
Yeah, that's wonderful.
And that's not all. You gotta do it. You just gotta do it.
Do what?
She wants her own television for her room. She wants her own television.
Catherine wants her own television set.
Yes. No, Jody wants her own television. She's sitting up now, and she wants her own television set.
Oh.
Well, Michael, I would think that you'd be more excited and happy about this.
I am. It's such a surprise.
Isn't it, though? It's because of Catherine. That woman can work miracles.
Your hair looks great. What'd you do to it?
Well, Catherine did it. You will do it, won't you, Michael? You will get her own television set?
That's what she wants.
She does.
First, I gotta get the groceries in the house.
Let me help.
No, that's okay. I got it.
I'm not helpless, you know.
I know. Where's Catherine now?
She's upstairs doing her meditation. She does it faithfully for 1 hour every day. While she's doing it, she can't be disturbed.
Was that right?
Michael, whatever she's doing, it takes a great deal of concentration. She's going to teach me how to do it.
Oh, won't that be swell?
Michael, what's wrong with you?
Look at this stuff. We got organic vegetables, we got health cereals, a carrot cake with no, underlined, no artificial ingredients. This stuff is expensive. If you ask me, it doesn't make a damn bit of difference. Soy milk, for Christ's sake.
Disgusting.
Michael.
It just pisses me off that I have to go out and get all this stuff.
I agree with him now. Not as a
Nothing is
horrible
too
person.
great a sacrifice or an effort if it will help Jody.
You're right.
Why are you sitting out here in this shit weather? Weather is shit.
Michael, could you go up to Jody's room and get her drawings and her notebooks and her report cards too?
What do you need that stuff for?
Well, Catherine wants them. She wants to know all about Jody so she can work with her better.
Tell her to get it herself.
Michael?
Allison, come on. Catherine is anything but helpless.
Well, she doesn't know where they are, and you do. Would you please cooperate?
Okay. Okay. I'll do it.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
It's the banger again. Get up the stairs, Margaret. You can do it. Almost done. What's he looking at?
I've worked with patients in severe denial before, but never anyone who's suffered to the same extreme as Allison. And that's actually why I introduced Catherine into the process. Virtually her first case, once she became a licensed therapist, was with a young man in Portland who was undergoing similar trauma after the death of his mother. And Catherine's effect was remarkable. I was somewhat removed from the case and don't really know how she did it. But I saw Danny in his before and after conditions. And the results were astonishing. She's good. She's very good.
If I was Michael, I would be very angry with Catherine.
Definitely. She wants assignments and stuff. Yeah.
Catherine isn't handling this situation very well.
I disagree.
Catherine is a skilled practitioner.
I guess so.
Did you think that Jody was still alive?
No way. I figured it all out.
I am hostile toward people who lead alternative lifestyles.
What?
Can a woman be both passive and sexy?
I don't know what that means.
Swearing offends me.
Fuck yeah.
Sometimes, when I'm drunk, I get angry and break things.
All the time. Now what do we do? Still got the same place standing here. Or did something change here? No. Nothing on the screen. I don't feel like reading the diary again. Check the radio. We got another banger.
We have Pat on the line.
Hello, Dr. Betty.
Hi, Pat. What's on your mind?
My husband doesn't want me anymore.
Do you know why?
He doesn't find me attractive.
Why not?
I don't know.
Is there something wrong with you?
I don't think so.
Your husband just all of a sudden stopped being attracted to you.
Yes,
You don't have sex anymore?
not for 2 years. And I can't figure it out. I never felt unattractive before. But now I'm starting to feel like maybe I am ugly. That maybe I've been deluding myself all of my life. Maybe when people said that I was beautiful, they were just being nice.
What do you look like?
What do you mean?
Describe yourself.
Well, I'm very tall. About 5'10". And I have long blonde hair.
Ew.
I have very high cheekbones. My body is shapely. I have a 36, 24, 36 figure. A lot of men tell me I look like that Italian actress, Sophia Loren.
Well, Pat, it sounds like your husband needs a healthy dose of testosterone if he can't manage to have sex with somebody who looks like you.
Oh, he's having sex.
With whom?
With Mom.
Your husband is having sex with your mother?
For the past 2 years.
How long have you known this?
I just found out last week. I went over to Mom's house to help her change her sheets.
You help your mother change her sheets?
Yeah. She has trouble getting around, doing housework. You see, she weighs 600 pounds.
600 pounds?
She's very big-boned. And she's pushing 68.
She's 68 years old?
Anyway, I was looking under the bed, and I found a box of letters. Love letters from George to Mom. Very lewd love letters.
Well, it's pretty simple, Pat. Your husband is a geriatric obesophile.
A whatophile?
He likes porking fat old women.
Well, what can I do to get him back?
You want him back? Are you nuts? This guy is screwing your mother.
But, I love him.
Well, you better start feeding your face because that's the only way you're going to get him back. So go out and get a bag of potato chips, Pat. I'm Dr. Betty.
Good advice. Now what do we do? Skip this. I don't feel like reading a fucking diary again. Check the study. Oh, what's this? This is new. Got some new books, Michael. I'm getting the same body. What the fuck is that? Arthur Merlin has been a rapist and guide for over 25 years. He's the author of I Walk Like a Man. 15 adopted children. I'm out of here.
The next TAT will be given in Jody.
Let me check the other rooms first. What's this? Carrot cake, organic carrots, organic lettuce, tofu, soya milk, fat-free granola. Yeah, she's a horrible person. Oh, really? What's that all about? Nothing's ever going on in the living room. It's more like the dying room. Hello? Whoa, what happened here? Clear the thing.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised that Michael went to see Turner. I half expected it. Turner wants me to keep Michael more informed, if that's going to help anything. She'd be a lot better off if he went back to work and let me get on with my job. I'm making a lot of progress with her, and it would be a considerable improvement if I didn't have to explain myself every step of the way. He's so resistant. And the biggest part of my job is trying to untangle the mess he's created for the past 6 months. Turner's not much help either. He's better than most of them, but it never ceases to amaze me how out of touch psychiatrists can be with what's really troubling their patients.
What is that? Someone's getting spanked. Some amazing drawings.
When you've concluded this test,
Let me check the rest of the room. The first time I get to this room here. Okay, there's nothing else.
when you I would most like to paint
a self-portrait, because I'm beautiful.
Oh, yeah!
This is
An angry parent.
Adults should act more like kids.
We're like babies, but good enough.
If my dog bites somebody, I am responsible.
No way.
This is a carload of...
I can tell.
When you're done painting, you should...
Show Mommy and Daddy your pictures.
Humans make art because...
God, speaking for the work.
Children make life difficult. childhood is because you're...
On a deep earth.
Children who explore their bodies are...
Disgusting.
The word mom makes me feel...
Yippee.
Excuse me.
Yes?
This thing with the television.
What thing?
Bringing a set into this room and actually hooking it up.
What about it?
It's ridiculous.
Oh? Why?
Because it's a goddamn stupid idea, that's why. You're building up Allison's hopes pretending Jodie's still alive. You're going about this whole thing wrong.
But your wife's making some very real progress.
I don't think she's making any progress at all.
She's downstairs making your breakfast and she's happy.
Yes, but her happiness is based on illusion. She thinks Jodie survived the accident, and you're encouraging her.
I see. Are you going to tell her you're not bringing the television set, or do you expect me to do it?
Look, I'll bring the TV in. Just not happy with the way things are going.
Do you want me to leave?
No. I just want a little more cooperation.
I'll see what I can do.
It's done.
What's she watching?
Oh, I turned the set off. She was sleeping.
She'll be so excited when she wakes up, don't you think?
Boy, I'm starving. It's been a long time since I've had Allison's pancakes.
These are delicious.
Thank you.
Look wonderful, honey.
Catherine thinks we should get a pet for Jodie.
A what?
A little dog like Punky.
A dog? No way.
Animals are out of the question. What are you thinking about?
What a pussy.
Just trying to find ways to bring life back into the house, Mr. Overton.
She's right, Michael.
Yeah, but with Jodie so confined, it may be too much of a tease.
Or an inspiration.
We could get one just like Punky.
Okay. I'll go to the animal shelter. I'll see if they have one like Punky. And if they don't, I'll just ask them to let us know the minute one comes in.
Why not get a different kind? Allison, from what you told me about her dog's death and how painful it was, we shouldn't remind her of it.
She does have a point, don't you think so, Michael?
I guess so.
Will you do it?
Okay.
Thank you, Michael. You're the most wonderful husband ever.
See with the patient?
No. But no, you can't go in there.
Look, Mrs. Greenstreet, I just need 5 minutes of his time. It's important.
What is it, Michael?
I'm sorry to barge in on you like this, Dr. Turner, but Mrs. Randolph is really going too far.
I thought she was doing rather well.
She had me put a television in Jodie's room, and now she's making me go to the animal shelter to get a dog.
A dog?
Yes, for Jodie. Can you believe it?
Michael, Mrs. Randolph, Catherine does know what she's doing.
I don't think so.
Really? Come on in.
Hello, Michael.
Michael is concerned with your approach to Allison's therapy.
Yes, I heard.
Catherine was just telling me that Allison, in fact, has recovered a lot of energy and that her lethargy has disappeared. Would you agree?
Yes. I guess so.
Please, sit down. You seem unsure.
Yes, she has a lot of energy.
She's also free of any indication of depression.
Well, that sounds good. That sounds very good. Is this true, Michael?
That's how it appears to be, but Allison still believes that our daughter's alive, and Catherine's making it worse.
Sorry, making what worse?
Her condition.
Your wife is actually showing some initial signs of recovery.
Michael, returning to normal for Allison is going to be a complex and delicate journey. Now, I can see that you're feeling left out, but you can be very helpful in her recovery. And what's needed most, indeed the most essential ingredient, is your cooperation.
Then you think I should do what Catherine says?
Yes, I think it would be most helpful.
And I should get her the dog.
Yeah, I think it's a wonderful idea.
This is going too far.
I can see now that Michael was more upset than I'd realized. I thought at the time that he was just confused by the process and that simply focusing on the results might put him at ease, but now it seems that what's troubling him most is the dynamic between Michael and Catherine. And this isn't good. At least in my humble opinion. What do you think?
Allison is making real progress.
I guess.
My sexual appetite is...
Just right.
Do you think Michael should get a pet for Jody?
No.
Is Allison conscious of Michael's sexual desires?
I don't know.
As a child, I enjoyed myself most...
Leave us alone.
Is it a good idea to put a television in Jody's room?
I guess.
Psychiatry definitely involves a degree of trickery.
Definitely.
Catherine is acting in Allison's best interest.
Probably.
Is Catherine behaving in a manner appropriate to her position?
No. She went soy milk. Yuck. What else we got in here? Just more porn on TV again, I bet.
Many persons think that psychiatry consists of only one thing, psychoanalysis. Actually, psychoanalysis is a prolonged and very specialized form of treatment. It properly can be given only by a doctor qualified as a psychiatrist and fully trained in the exact specialty of psychoanalysis. Treatment may go on for years.
Where's this come from?
I'm so excited. I can't wait till Michael gets back. A dog! Can you imagine? Jody will be so happy. Everything is much better since Catherine's arrived.
Dog.
I'm sorry. I just never thought I'd feel this hopeful again. It's wonderful.
How about it?
I just can't.
Here is the wise old man of medicine, beloved Dr. Zero. One of the prerequisites of being a good doctor is to be sure the staff is on their toes. What's this? Either we've just been invaded or there's an emergency.
Disgusting. Everybody's disgusting. On out of here.
Why don't we dabble a bit in the realm of the psychic? Here's a little game to test your powers of extrasensory perception. You will observe 4 cards face up on my table and a 5th card that is face down. Look at the symbols on the face of the up cards. Square, triangle, circle, plus sign. The face down card is one of these 4. This is what I want you to do. Concentrate. Use all your psychic abilities.
Babyman.
Form a mental picture of the hidden card and tell me what symbol is on its face. Make your choice by clicking on one of the 4 up cards. The image on the face down card will be changed after each turn. Very well. Let's begin.
How the fuck would I know?
Concentrate.
I'm just dead.
Don't give yourself a headache.
I didn't. I said yeah.
Concentrate.
Good.
Magnificent.
Now what?
Don't give yourself a headache. Concentrate.
I'm gonna punch you.
Let your thoughts flow.
The floor.
Yes. Well then. Oh, come back again and we'll give it another go.
Did you get one?
She's in the back.
She's beautiful. Jody will love her. Does she have a name?
I don't know if she does. I don't know it.
Oh, Jody can name her. How cute. Don't you love her?
Yeah, she's cute.
Let's show her to Jody.
You go ahead. I'm gonna go build a run in the back.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you so much.
Allison! Hey, no dogs on the bed in this house. Come on, you little mutt. Whoa.
Wow.
What's that? I rescued you from the pound, remember? You'll regret that. Allison? Allie? You in here? Allison!
Will you please be quiet? We're trying to develop some concentration.
Is Allison in there with you? Leon, it's Michael. Not too bad. How about yourself? Well, we've taken on a full-time nurse. Seems to be working out well enough where I think I can finally come back to work. Thanks, Leon. I appreciate it. Well, she's a therapist, actually. Oh, I'd say she has things under control, to say the least. Okay. Great. I'll see you tomorrow.
Jody decided to name her new dog Punky, even though she looks nothing like the first Punky.
What does Catherine have to say about that?
Oh, she thinks it's a good choice.
You know, I was looking for you earlier, but I guess you were in Catherine's room.
She's teaching me meditation.
What was it like?
It's wonderful.
No, I mean, what did you do?
We meditated.
Yeah, but what's meditation all about?
I didn't know you had such an interest in meditation, Mr. Overton.
I'm curious about a lot of things.
Perhaps you should try a session with me.
I don't think Michael's quite ready for that yet.
You know, I'm thinking about going back to work tomorrow.
That's wonderful, Michael. You need to get out of the house more. You're getting too serious.
Okay, fine. And tomorrow you're on your own.
Not exactly. I've got Catherine to take care of me.
Well, things really are looking up, aren't they? Allison is doing extremely well. Michael's going back to work. That Catherine really is impressive. Though I can't help but be a little curious about her meditation sessions with Allison. Wonder what they're actually doing in there. Don't you?
It is better never to deceive anyone.
Fart.
Fetish play is...
Gross.
Should Michael meditate with Catherine?
No way.
I think I have a tumor somewhere in my head.
Definitely.
I tend to be a person who reads manuals first.
No way.
If I were to make a movie, it would be about...
action violence. Oh, yeah! Now what do we do?
The next TAT will be given in Jody's room again.
See that?
Look for the amusing children's book.
Let's check the living room. There's nothing ever going on in here. Oh, there's something there now. What do we have here? Set of dreams. I'm not gonna read all that. What's up, Mike?
Can you believe this?
No.
I mean, first the television, and then the goddamn dog. A dog.
Yeah.
This is too much.
That was too much.
My daughter's...
dead.
She's dead. And my wife just can't... She can't accept it. I thought when Catherine got here we'd get rid of these fantasies, but this is just ridiculous. I hope things would get better, but they're just getting worse. A lot worse.
He's always drinking.
Damn
it. I know, Mike.
Oh, yeah! I need another beer.
That's always a good idea. Oh, okay. Tibby. Yeah, whatever. Where's that sound coming from? Is that always in here? Scary. Really scary.
Dr. Betty, my kitty cat died.
Your what?
No.
She was sick. so old. 18. She was so thin. She died in my arms.
When did it die?
It was 3 months ago.
And you're still upset? Are you sure this is the real problem?
What do you mean?
I'm not sure the death of your kitty is the real problem here.
Well, what is it then?
Why don't you take a guess?
I can't.
Try for me.
Am I afraid of death?
I don't know. Is that it?
Am I afraid of losing people close to me? That might be it. I'm afraid of loss. I'm too attached, aren't I? I don't want to give up anything that I consider to be mine. The kitty cat was probably just a symbol of that attachment. She was really kind of an irritating little kitty anyway. Always meowing and scratching the furniture and peeing on the rug. Our house still smells bad, but I didn't want to let her go. She was so pretty and died so slowly. Why does everything I love have to die? Why? Why? Why does God have to be like that? I want to be a good person. I try to be a Christian, but I think you're onto something here. Kitty isn't really the problem. Maybe I'm the problem. Is that what you think?
Maybe, Sandy. Maybe you're right. Let's take a commercial break.
That was great. Now what do we do? Anything new in the bathroom? Probably not. New pills? Nope. A new book, maybe? Is that a new book? I think that's a new book. Or at least a new page. No, it's the same book. Erotic font. I'm out of here.
The next TAT will be given in...
I don't feel like looking at a diary every time. Let's take a dog to this room. Where'd the doggy go? The fuck is this?
You better clear up.
Get Dr. Preston.
What's that all about? It's the same thing as before. It'd be kind of weird if there was something new on there. The story of...
When you've concluded...
Why
do Daddy and Mummy live in separate doghouses?
Yes, please.
Why is Sparky licking himself?
Because Daddy put peanut butter on his paws.
Mummy and Daddy are praising Yippee because...
He got a good grade.
Animals are just as good as people.
No way, they're better.
Dogs are man's best friend.
No way.
Sparky is dreaming about...
It's definitely his teacher.
Sparky is...
Dirty dog.
I would like to try on Mummy's collar.
True.
Talking to things that aren't alive is an okay thing to do.
No,
I don't mind seeing animals suffer.
No way. Oh, where are we now? Oh no, we're back at work. It just keeps getting worse.
Hi, honey. Is everything all right? No, it's only the third time I called. Okay, maybe the fourth. It doesn't matter. Okay, I just want to make sure you're all right. Is Catherine there? Okay, bye. Hi, Catherine. Is Allison really doing all right? Of course I trust her. I just like to hear it from you. Okay. All right, fine. I understand. I won't call so much. Okay. I was thinking maybe I'll pick something up for dinner. Chinese food or... Oh, you have? Okay. Bye. This is Michael Overton.
Welcome back, stranger.
Thanks. It's good to be back.
Can I buy you lunch?
Oh, no, not today. I need to get settled.
How's Allison?
Oh, well, I guess she's doing better now that the nurse has arrived.
I always wanted to be a nurse. I think that taking care of people for a living would be a wonderful job.
I gotta get back to work, Charlotte.
You're really lucky to have a professional caregiver looking after poor Allison.
I have to go.
Hi.
Is that pie I smell in the oven?
Yes, it is. I know you like to shower after work, but hurry, because dinner's almost ready.
What are we having?
Beef Wellington. Catherine made it. She's a gourmet cook.
Of course. So where's Catherine now, meditating again?
Yes, it's really good for the digestion. I already did it. Now go and hurry, because dinner's going to be ready in a minute. Oh, and look what Catherine did to Jody's room.
Whatever she did, he's not gonna like it. Oh, he likes that.
Yeah, it's blood.
I was just...
I know what you were.
Don't fuck her up.
Catherine? Catherine?
Look away, Tom Jones. Look away. Why would they put this in the video game? Purest of art forms. Ruined. But naked women.
Two laughing ladies care to join me in a nightcap?
Alcohol before bed's not a good idea. She's right, Michael. You have to go to work in the morning.
Well, she's always right. That's why she's the nurse.
Michael?
Michael is an alcoholic.
Oh, yeah!
That's my diagnosis.
Damn dog.
You better hurry, Michael. You're going to be late for work.
What about you? You go work.
It's time you were up and on your way.
Oh, stay home.
Shut that dog up.
You should have listened to us. Too much alcohol.
What were you doing?
Jody's breakfast.
Who's gonna eat it?
Oh, Michael, I need you to pick up some things for Jody's party.
What party?
Next week. It's her birthday. Catherine suggested that we have a party. Can you believe it? She's gonna be 6 years old. I need pin the tail on the donkey and invitations.
You're inviting other people?
Yeah. I mean, it wouldn't be a party without guests now, would it?
I guess not.
Don't forget the game. We figured out a way for Jody to play, but that's gonna be a surprise.
Mrs. Greenstreet. Yes, it is Michael Overton. Getting to recognize my voice, huh? He's in Portland. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, yes, it is kind of important. No, I don't want you to refer me to anyone else. 2 days. Well, when he checks in, can you just let him know I called? I hope his brother feels better. Massive coronary. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I understand. Thank you.
God damn it!
Is everything okay, Michael?
Yeah, everything's just goddamn wonderful.
I just thought I'd ask if I could help.
I don't need your help.
Good. Don't be so rude, Michael.
Don't you have something to do? Hi, honey. Yes, I got everything you asked for. I'm sure it'll be a great party. Can I speak to Catherine? This party thing is going too far. Well, when can you talk about it? Yes, but I want to speak to you when Allison's not around. During your meditation. Fine. Tonight, 5:45. I'll be there.
You're gonna meditate together. Oh no. You're gonna have to close your eyes, Tom.
I'm glad that Catherine and Michael are finally going to talk. Maybe Michael will be able to get a better grasp on the process. I'm a little curious myself as to just what Catherine has in mind. The party thing seems a little risky to me. Of course, they'll have to cancel, and that might be quite a disappointment for Allison. On the other hand, maybe she's preparing Allison for future disappointments. I really don't know what to think. How about you?
I cannot think.
I wouldn't mind having Catherine live in my home.
No way.
I have made love out of doors.
I never go outdoors.
It was a good idea to make Jodie's room look lived in.
Yeah, maybe.
Traveling without a map is...
the only way to go.
Michael is clearly hiding something. Men who perform oral sex on a woman are...
stupid. Where am I? Where do we go? Could you check all the rooms for a cutscene? No cutscene.
The next TAT will be...
I know where it is. The dining room.
Where is this woman?
In the Twilight Zone.
These men are...
Prisoners of war.
The woman is thinking...
what on earth is anything here?
betting on an event makes it more thrilling for me. Would you ever go duck hunting?
No way.
How does this image make you feel?
I don't feel anything.
Why isn't the young man wearing any pants?
It's really hot.
Would you like to see two women fist fight and wrestle?
Hell yeah.
Which outfit would you most like to wear to a costume party?
Bye-bye.
Come in.
Allison thinks you're teaching me how to meditate.
Might not be such a bad idea. You could use some relaxation. You're extremely tense.
Me?
I'm sure it's a result of all that's happened. You've been through a great deal of stress lately.
I don't understand why we're supporting Allison's illusion.
We're not supporting Allison's illusion, we're supporting Allison. I don't have to tell you how fragile she is.
I know. It just seems like we're going in the wrong direction.
Before I came here, she was floating around in a fog and you were sustaining it. It would have gone on that way until one of you broke down completely.
One of us.
Don't think you're immune. Allison suffers openly. You contain it.
Well, I don't think you can compare my mental state with Allison's.
Anyway, where's Allison now? She's up and about. She's working around the house. She's off drugs completely.
I agree. She's functioning better. But we're getting deeper and deeper into this fantasy, and I'm just afraid that she's gonna lose her whole grip on reality altogether. We can't go on pretending that Jodie's still alive forever.
No. But if I had contradicted her from the start, she simply would have shut me out. By supporting her, she permitted me to enter her world.
So, where do we go from here? What's the end result?
We end by reliving the tragedy.
What do you mean?
One night, the accident must happen again.
You don't mean we drive back to the same spot?
No. I mean, we describe it to her, make her remember. But not until we've laid a foundation of acceptance.
It sounds too risky. I don't think I can go through with this.
Why don't you come home early tomorrow? Be here when I start my meditation at 5. We can do it together.
With Allison?
No, I think for now it's best to do it separately.
Okay. I guess. Good.
Theoretically, I think it's brilliant. But how's she going to pull it off? Is she really going to restage the accident? And there's such a high degree of risk. I hadn't really understood what Catherine was doing until now. I do wish she'd kept me more informed. Do you think it'll work?
I have hardly ever fantasized about having sex with animals.
False.
Will Michael benefit from meditation?
We'll see.
If I received a lot of money, the first thing I would do is...
Clemus! What's up? Be careful. This game is naked, ladies. If I received a lot of money, first thing I would do... go to Vegas.
I wouldn't mind someone spying on me while I was in the bedroom.
Good.
I enjoy sexual tension.
Oh, it's disgusting. Know what to do. Check the rooms again.
I really hope Michael gets something out of his session with Catherine. It's kind of funny, because he's not really the type, you know what I mean? He's just not in touch with his spiritual self. Not open. I really love him, but he puts limits on himself. He goes through life with the kind of attitude that shuts himself off to things, you know? If he can't see it or touch it, it isn't there. And I feel sorry for him. There's so much more. If he could just open up to it. Maybe Catherine will do it. She certainly did it for me. I think I'll go make something special for dinner, because if he's anything like me, Mike will be really hungry after a session with Catherine.
The next TAT will be given in...
I know, shut up. I'm gonna click. What's this? What is that?
When you've concluded this test, let's try something different. I want you to look at these stereoscopic images and then answer some questions. Some people find it difficult to see these three-dimensional images at first. So let me give you a few simple instructions. First, stare at the center of the screen. Now, hold up your index finger midway between your eyes and the monitor.
No way.
Focus on your finger. Good. Now, focus quickly on the screen again. Do you see how there are two images of your finger? That is the effect you wish to achieve with the photographs on the screen. All right, put down your finger and let your eyes relax. Let your eyes go completely out of focus. That's the trick. Soon you will see the duplicate images on the screen begin to move. And then they will merge together as one image in the center of the screen. Give it a try. It might take several minutes.
I don't have the time.
Sometimes I drink to escape my fears.
Always.
Little boys should be encouraged to play with dolls.
Always.
There's nothing wrong with taking sleeping pills every night.
Definitely.
If I found a gun on the sidewalk, I would.
Shoot it.
I would like to be given a sponge bath.
Yeah.
If you hold a shell up to your ear, you can hear the ocean. I like hitting things. I'm afraid of hurting somebody else.
What?
If I were a flea, I would be a miserable, depressed flea.
Really?
Michael?
Hello, Dorothy.
Hi, I know you haven't said anything, and perhaps you want to keep it private, but did you and Allison decide to adopt another child?
Why do you ask?
I know it's none of my business, but I just want to tell you I'm really happy for you. I think it's a great idea. See, we were driving by the other day, and we saw Allison out walking a child in a wheelchair. Well, we would have stopped, but there was a nurse with her, and, well, I guess the new one's, handicapped. But she seemed like a cute little girl. Well, obviously, it's none of my business. I just wanted to wish you luck after all that you've been through. Bye.
I did not like that. Michael doesn't like anything. What are these noises?
What's wrong?
Female noises.
Oh, my God.
Ew.
I'm so happy.
What, you're crying because you're happy?
Catherine gave this to me. Jody did it today.
Yeah, are you sure? Maybe it's one we didn't see before. Probably buried in the stack.
Michael, can't you see? This is a picture of her new dog.
Yeah, you're right.
It's the first creative thing she's done since the accident.
The accident?
Yeah. Catherine got her to do it. She can work miracles.
Well, nothing Catherine does surprises me anymore. Is she up in her room now?
Yeah, she's preparing for your session. Michael, be nice to her. Just go with it. It'll be wonderful.
Nice. You have to be mean to them.
She's a gift that's been sent to us.
Okay.
You're early. That's good. Come in. You look upset. What's wrong?
It's this drawing Allison has.
She had a good reaction when I gave it to her. She's coming along much faster than I expected.
It's just that she thinks... I mean, It's so much like Jodie's drawings. How'd you do it?
I simply traced some parts of a few of Jodie's drawings and put them together in the shape of the new dog. It's pretty clever, don't you think?
Something of a shock.
Well, I see that. And you look like you've had a bad day.
Don't touch me. You're a witch.
Come sit down on the bed. Let's get you relaxed. It won't hurt, I promise. Relax, you feel like a mannequin.
It's not so easy.
What are you afraid of?
I don't know. You, I guess.
You don't have to be afraid of me. I'm just here to make you feel better.
It does feel good.
I'm supposed to. Why don't you take your shirt off?
We're live on Twitch. We can't do this. That's not meditation. Disgusting. We're on stream here. Nobody wants to see this.
Welcome back.
It's you.
What happened?
I guess you can say you had a true meditative experience.
I'm floating.
Why don't you take a shower and lie down for a few minutes before dinner? I'll be going down to help Allison.
Allison. Oh, Allison. I should have never done this. I should have never came in here. Jesus. Poor Allison.
You suck, Michael. Hello, John Hurt.
This is completely out of hand. Of course, we've all heard stories of therapists and doctors sleeping with their patients, but this is so... Well, sleeping with the patient's spouse? In a way, it's just as bad as having sex with the patient. Even worse. And who knows what she's doing with Allison in those so-called meditation sessions?
I told you.
To think it happened on my case? What the hell does she think she's doing? I mean, I'm the one who gave her the break. I helped her get her license, for Christ's sake. I cared about her. And this is how she repays me. Just what the hell is going on here? You tell me.
I would most like to have a dream where I am...
killing somebody that I hate.
I enjoy conjuring up strange inventions that do nothing.
True.
Should Catherine resign from her position as Alison's therapist?
Yes.
Should Michael confess his infidelity to Alison?
Yes. No, Tutu. Let's check the different rooms again. Nothing in here. You naughty boy.
I love my wife. I really do. But something could happen. I can't explain it. She just... Shit. I want to say she seduced me, but I'd be lying. I wanted her. It's been so long since... Oh, man. I can't believe this. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. But I know one thing. I will never do that again. It happened. It's over. That's it. Never again.
Yeah, right.
Christ.
You horrible, it's you.
Oh, what are you looking at me like that for? I had to do it. I really had no choice. He was going to fire me, I could tell. And if his wife is ever going to get better, it'll only happen if I stay. I'm her only hope, and he was on the verge of taking that hope away. You think it was wrong, don't you? Well, I don't. It was only sex. Everyone makes such a big deal about it. But the important thing here is Allison. She's very ill, and I'm going to make her better. I can do for her what Turner couldn't do in a million years. And I'll show you. You'll see what I did was right. I did it for her. And after all that, I need a shower.
Harvey! Oh, you sleep at Harvey.
When you've concluded this test, paying a woman for sex is...
Send for her.
What's going on here?
You must hire a ship's captain to sail to the new world. Childhood friends. And
Why is this woman so sleepy?
She's been drinking.
Why is the young man standing by the piano? Have you ever fallen in love at first sight?
Yeah, when I looked in the mirror.
The young woman is...
Wishing she could move.
What is this girl looking at? Love letters are...
I don't know.
This woman is...
Definitely nurse.
Which word best describes this woman weighing pearls?
Greedy.
It's about time, Michael.
I fell asleep.
Meditation can be physically exhausting.
Oh, I find it to be quite the opposite.
Well, maybe Michael's different. He really worked hard at it.
That's wonderful. While you were sleeping, Catherine pointed out another problem we have to confront. Jody's been falling behind in her schoolwork all this time.
Well, I guess that's true.
Fortunately for us, Catherine has teaching experience. Did you know that?
I sort of gathered it.
She's going to start tutoring Jody.
That's nice.
It's an additional duty. We'll have to pay her more.
Of course.
What?
This means that she'll be with us a while longer. A lot longer, I hope.
I'm always buying tofu for her.
No, thank you. No. No. No, I don't want to meditate, thank you. You can just say, I think, it's not working out very well, and I think it's time for you to go. Simple as that. Make it nice and easy, quick, just walk in and do it.
Hello, Michael.
Hey. Allison, you look great.
Catherine told me to tell you as soon as you get in to go up to your second meditation session. She said she expected you to be very...
No way. We're not
She
doing
did,
that
did
again.
Well, I'm not interested in meditation anymore. I'll go right up there and I'm going to tell her about it.
Catherine? Catherine!
Just come in, it's not locked. Well, I told Allison you'd be eager, but I didn't know you'd be this eager.
Not eager. At least not for your so-called meditation.
Oh,
What happened in here last night, it sickens me.
Me too.
is that a fact?
Yes, it's a fact.
Nobody likes that.
I don't intend for it to happen again.
Disgusting. It's letting your babies
You
in
see,
No, I don't think you do see. Last night is just a part of it. I'm unhappy about most everything. I don't think you're working out. I think it'd be best if you just leave. I'll pay you for 2 more weeks. I think that's more than fair.
really? Does Allison know about this?
Allison is in no condition to make such decisions.
And you are.
What is that supposed to mean?
You're upset about what you did last night. And you're acting with extreme selfishness. You'd like to forget about it, so you just want me to leave. Disappear as though nothing happened. I have no intention on leaving like that.
I don't care.
I do. I'm making great progress with this case. This case is mine and no one's taken me off of it.
This case belongs to Dr. Turner.
I made more progress in 1 day than Dr. Turner did in 6 months. I've worked for those so-called doctors for 8 years. He's just like the rest of them, an overpaid drug prescriber thinks he's the greatest thing since Sigmund Freud.
I want you out of here.
And when are you planning on telling Allison? That you asked me to leave because we had sex?
Of course not.
Because you're
Why
rich.
not? It's the truth.
So I wouldn't do that to her. That would kill her.
What do you care about her?
How can you say that? She means everything to me.
If you cared anything about her at all, you wouldn't even think about having me leave. I'm making tremendous progress, and you want me to leave simply because you can't control your lust for me.
It's not true.
Isn't it?
That's where the shit comes from. Protect me, Tom Jones. Protect me. He's doing it again. Harvey. All these people are Harvey.
I guess you decided to do meditation after all.
I'm not going to continue with it anymore.
But it makes you feel so good.
It just makes me feel tired.
I can't agree.
Allison, just what do you do in your meditation?
The same thing as you, Michael.
Really? Tell me about it.
What do you mean?
I mean, describe what you do.
Why should I describe something that you already know about?
I thought maybe we'd compare notes.
If you want to know, just describe to me what you do, and I'll tell you if I do anything different.
Forget about it. I'm not gonna do it anymore anyway.
Suit yourself, but personally, I don't know how you can give it up.
You know, I've been thinking. You were probably right from the beginning. You know, we don't need a full-time nurse here.
Well, I've certainly changed my mind about that with all the things that have happened. How could you say such a thing?
I just don't think she's doing such a great job.
Michael, that's ridiculous. What's wrong with you? Did you have a bad day at work?
You know I don't have to work. We don't need money. I could quit work. I could be home all the time again. We could get somebody on a part-time basis.
No offense,
What are you talking about?
but Catherine does
Looking
things
for
that you
fun?
could never do.
Nobody's looking for fun.
You put too much faith in her.
This Michael guy's a
You
serious
don't know
weirdo.
what you're talking about. Smells divine. Michael's decided to give up meditation. Oh, really?
Just like last night.
He seemed to enjoy it. Maybe you could try it again, Michael.
I'd be willing to try it with him again.
See, Michael? She's willing to try harder for you.
I heard her. Damn dog, I swear to God I'm gonna kill it one of these days.
Did you remind him to get the pizza?
Oh, that's right, I forgot. We need to get pizza for an appetizer. The house special at the Nimble Hippo in Ashland.
It's 20 miles away.
We'll warm it up when you get back.
I'm not driving into Ashland tonight.
It's been a long time since Jody's had a slice of pizza.
She's right, Michael. Jody asked for the pizza.
All right. All right.
Well, I'm shocked. What can they possibly be thinking? What about Allison? Did you see him trying to get her to tell him about what goes on in her meditation sessions? I think that he's half hoping that she's having sex with Catherine too, so that he could feel a little less guilty about it. Don't you agree? And Catherine? I guess I should have known.
Alison and Catherine are undoubtedly having an affair.
I don't know.
Do you agree with Michael that Alison would be better off if Catherine left?
Yes.
People can't stop their desires from controlling their lives. If I could sneak into a movie without getting caught, I might just do it.
Oh, yeah.
I seem to be reliving the same events over and over again.
Every day.
Sometimes I think of things that are too disgusting to talk about.
All the times.
Catherine is motivated primarily by a desire to do what?
Tom and Michael.
The next TAT will be given in the living room again. Look on the coffee table.
Wait, I know. Nothing going on here. Nothing in the bathroom. Nothing in her room. Nothing in here.
The next TAT...
I know. God, what am I gonna do? I can't believe it. I can't believe I did that.
You gotta meditate with her again.
I never felt like this. I hate her. But Okay, I know, I said it before, but I'll never let that happen again. I mean it. Never again.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. Now I gotta go get a fucking pizza.
Me too. I'm gonna go get a fucking pizza now.